So we're playing Castlevania Symphony of the Night. And this is, of course, a game about vampires. Stream is working, it sounded spit. Okay, thank you. Thank you, person in chat. So, the stream is working. Hopefully some people follow in. We're just going to, just get ourselves set up so we're ready to start the game. And our name is Alucard. This is a very annoying font. But today I'm going to be talking about some of my history, some of my plans for the channel, alright, so the thingy that scene started, this is fine. But I just want to talk over it because it's not important, it's just blah blah blah, Castlevania stuff. So of course I'm a vampire as well, and today is actually my 495th birthday, if you can believe it. I know I look rather young for my age, but you know, that's really much like a full, I'm a full adult in vampire terms. And, you know, I just decided that it's about time that humans start paying more attention to me and giving me the attention that I deserve. And, oh, someone else is coming in, they're saying hi, so I hear some human letters, I don't care. But, yeah, as we see, there's castles, this is actually a very good game because it was made by humans. But it's about vampires, which makes it much better. And so, my goal is that I want 1 million humans to be subscribers to my thrall by the time I reach my 500th birthday, which is 5 years from today. So I have 5 years playing as this fellow. This is annoying because you play, in so many other games, you play as a human vampire hunter. Which of course humans are actually prey, so it doesn't really make sense. I don't really understand why you would make it like this. I think that humans enjoy being weak. Oh, this is when they say the funny things.
Monster.
Yeah,
you don't belong in this world.
Yeah,
Not by my hand.
They always talk so much. They think that they're so important. They think that their lives matter. I mean, humans don't even live a single century. So why should we care? I mean, you worry about blades of grass. I mean, you go around eating cows and pigs and other little things, and those are your fellow mortals. So you eat them. And you get angry at us when we do our natural thing, which is to enslave humans. So I have to get. Okay, someone's here, and if I got stream, thank you for watching. Alright, screw you. The Draculas, they're a family, and they're not part of my. I don't care after his face, which is fine because it's rather ugly, So, we're going to, need to try and get rid of this annoying guy that is just won't go away. But, yeah, the Dracula clan, they think they're so cool because they have movies about it, and like, who cares? You know who watch movies? People who have nothing better to do. Unlike playing video games, of course, which is a great use of your time. Especially if they're video games about vampires. But I hate this beginning part because you're playing as Rick It's one of those little vampires that you think that they stand a chance. And of course, this game shows that Richter, yeah, look, he can't even do it on his own. He needs this little girl's out, man. I mean, imagine that, like, relying on some little girl to say prayers to this god that you humans seem to be very obsessed with. And it's just rather peculiar. It doesn't really make any sense to me. Oh, yes, transformation. What do you think? Do you enjoy when vampires transform? I try not to do it. I can do it, of course. But I just don't like it. It just feels showy because you can usually just do away with humans in your normal form. And, you know, that they really have no defense. I Have you seen how weak you people are? It's very funny, actually. I am really enjoying. It was Richter Belmont, legendary. Okay. I mean, I guess when you live such short lives, it doesn't take much to be considered legendary. The menace of Count Dracula, now that we agree on. He's such a bore at parties, too. You have Dracula, and this is about his son, who's not as bad, but he's half human, so... You know, I have nothing against... I'm not prejudiced, okay? So I have nothing against the half-breeds. I have nothing against, you know, the half-breeds. And they did not choose to be born with, you know, human blood, which, of course, it is, you know, a form of disability, I suppose, to have just such lowly ancestry, but... Yeah, it's not my place to judge. And you look at Alucard, he's shown that he was actually quite strong, that he murdered his own father, which of course, quite common among us. I have not done that yet, but here's why I haven't murdered my father, is that if I were to do so, then I would of course have to ascend to the throne. That sounds very boring. It's a lot of meetings and a lot of controlling human governments from the shadows and, you know, all the things that we do. And it's just, I just don't really care for it. I would rather simply spend my time, you know, playing these electronic entertainments and having humans give me money, which is really the important thing. So first of all, you the pathetic little things watching. You know, I'm not watching you because I'm important, and you're watching me because your lives don't matter, and you seek to have a small semblance of meaning in your lives. So if that is your goal, then I believe that the best way for you to fulfill your potential is to simply, just give me as much of your money as possible. Whatever. What do you use, like the balloons or some sort of? I've heard of this bitch core, and I've of course outfit many people, but that's why I don't mind. So you send me your money, your dollars, your props, or do you still trade like little knuckle bones? I know that you use. I'm not really up to date on the latest human fashions because I don't care. I'm getting hit by these guys. Okay, hold on. Zombies. Zombies are so annoying because they're just rather brainless, aren't they? Which ironically they try to eat brains, but they don't have any brains of their own, I suppose. That would be a form of cannibalism otherwise. We're just gonna go over here. There's a dog. Alucard doesn't like dogs. He's allergic, as you can see. Yeah, see, look at how allergic he is. Because it's that real vampires, I mean, not real, but just pure vampires, don't have these problems. And, you know, he tries his best, bless his heart, that, you know, he tries to fit in, which a lot of them don't.
Still befriending
So,
mortals. I did not ask you to return to our side, but I demand you cease your attack.
Death. Of course, you know, Death, you humans, you're very familiar with him for you old die. And Shredder's not soon enough. And he's stealing Alucard's weapons, just as he steals your pathetic little lives. And so, if you were paying attention, he stole my weapons. And now Alucard, he's quite weak, he's half human, so he isn't very strong, and he needs to kill these other monsters and things so that he can power himself up. And overcome the innate weakness that all you humans have. But anyway, enough about him and more about what you can do for me. Which first you will press that subscribe button and then the like button, all the little buttons. Whichever ones make money appear in my accounts. there's something called Patreon that I'm sure you should subscribe to. We have a Discord. It's an online chatting thing. And you humans, you can chat with each other. I will be there on occasion if I so choose. But really, your benefit is primarily just giving money to me because I deserve it, because I'm your buddy. And, you know, that's just how things are. It's just nature. Yep, we got artifacts. So, we're gonna turn... Okay, it's already on. That's gonna help us because it'll make stuff appear when we smash the little candles. So I actually like that this game has, you know, a half-human, half-vampire, because if it had a vampire, so a full-blooded vampire, then of course it would be incredibly easy. But, you know, this kind of lets me see what it's like for, you know, you think that, you know, Alucard is quite vulnerable to even a simple spell. Now, can you imagine getting killed by one of these little bony things that are... They're just like, they're dead humans, which... I mean, I suppose that's why there's so many skeletons, because humans just die so easily. Oh, yes. Okay, yes, I see you. Come on. Anyway, you can see, like, Scotland's very annoying, some of these are annoying, all the undead are just... You know, they're just not... very talkative, are they? I mean, I heard folks, humans were a bore, but once you're dead, you don't really get any better, do you? But that's just how it is. And here's a save round. So we're gonna save. I'm gonna look at the chat real quick. So if you have a question, post it very quickly, because I'm looking right now. As soon as I can figure out how to work the stupid screen. Okay, so on BAM, you're weaponless, and thus Metroidvania. And other things, people are watching, people are enjoying it. I don't think they've given me any money yet, but, that will hopefully change. And so I want to reach either 1 million subscribers, or $1 million, or just 1 million of whatever it is you humans value. And, okay, jeez. Okay, this guy. You get your... Okay, yep. Short sword is the worst. For obvious reasons, very short. Okay, come. Yeah. You can have a short sword. It starts longer than mine. Done. Should have some sort of projectile. So, oh, we'll level up. That's good for you, little Alucard. I'm going up here. This is actually a rather small castle by vampire standards. I know that my father's castle is much bigger. And just so you know more about me, in case you're ignorant, which I know most of you humans are prone towards ignorance and just general stupidity, inability to perform simple tasks, and you know, lots of other, well, you know, you're familiar with how terrible you all are. So my father, he has the title of Empire of all vampires and something and realms and no, it's just, I just don't care. And so, you know, if I were to murder him, then I would have to replace him, which is something that really cramps my style right now. And so I'm just thinking that, well, what do I know? I know that humans are incredibly stupid. I know that humans waste their money on incredibly stupid things. And so I figure that if I just say, hey humans, give me some money, then they will do it, because I deserve it. And so you can back to Patreon, you can go to Ko-fi. These are 2 websites. that you can go to. I think I have the links in the description or somewhere. But if not, I'll put them up next time. But, and yeah, just go there and give me whatever, you know, you go to work and you get money in exchange for your labor. And so when you give me the money, it's sort of like you work for me, which gives your life meaning. Because I mean, if your life already lacked meaning, why would you be here wasting your time watching a Vtuber if you refer to us? But anyway, so, you know, Daddy is always saying that you need to take your responsibilities serious. You're going to be in charge someday. You know, you're nearly 500 years old, you're not a child anymore. Well, if I'm not a child, why does he treat me like one? That's what I want to know. But anyway, you know, he's saying that he wants me to go to a sort of finishing school to... It's just all such a boring thing. Just learn all the different names of all the different, you know, localities and all the clans, and you would not believe how long some of these people's titles are. And so it's just like, oh yes, it's Count so-and-so from the kingdom of such and such. And you have to stand there and smile and shake their hand, and I mean, who has the time for any of that? So I told Daddy that, I mean, I'm frankly not sure how you can want to take over. He's nowhere near dying. He's, what is it, like 3,000 or 4,000 at this point, I believe. It doesn't matter. I mean, I can't really listen to him when he talks. But, and I don't even see him that often. It's really, you know, it was more of a formal thing. I was mostly raised by my mother, who was, of course, one of his concubines. And as soon as I came of age and I reached my first century, my father killed my mother in front of me, as was proper. And so, honestly, I did kind of like my mother. So it does make me a little bit miffed towards Daddy that, you know, he would do such a thing, but he loves tradition so much. Everything's always traditional. And I was not a bit bored with her anyway. So, oh man, this Alucard, he loves his mother. It's ridiculous, so embarrassing. His mother's a human. He does hate his father, which is good because his father is Dracula. And Dracula is the most obnoxious boar I have ever met. And I'm sure he has one of his little landfills on to his screen right now, so that they can tell him what I've said, and I don't care, because I don't have to listen to him, and that annoys me. It really annoys him that I don't really get it. I mean, really, I should still show him respect because he is, you know, one of my elders, but in terms of rank, I mean, he can't really do anything, so... You know, Daddy doesn't like it, but he doesn't like lots of things. So, yeah, here I am in your little world, on your internet, trying to increase my throw. And my throw is, you find little things that do tasks for me, you give me comments, you subscribe to all my channels, the way I love this. You subscribe to all my channels on all the different platforms, and you share them, and you tell your little human friends that you care about so much, and you just, you know, you act as my slave, which is your proper role as a human. And, I mean, I'm honestly doing you a favor, because you look at my Patreon. In order to simply join this role, it's only $5 a month. And I understand that's quite a low amount, even for you poor little humans. You work 8 hours a day, that's awful. But I would like to play video game, maybe like an hour a week, maybe more, and you just give me all your money, and I think that's how it works. So, I don't know how many times I need to do this to get all the money. But, okay, great. Okay, sorry, I might have to stop talking to kill these things. Don't you hate it when you have to kill things and you were like busy? I was trying to make a point. And now these little jerks. Okay, now these fiery things. Cool. Dang it. I'm gonna kill this one because I think it's easy. Ah, come on. See, I have a little short sword. And I'm going to use a monster. So that should give me a little time. Okay, great. Oh, come on. Ah. Okay, I'm about to die. So I'm going to use a potion now. The death in this game takes a while. What? Where's my potion? Yep, this is going to take a while. So I'm going to go back to talking that... So your lives, to clarify, your lives are meaningless. I am here by interacting with me. Your lives contain meaning by giving me money. Your lives, achieve your best passive out. Because what are you going to do? You're going to get married and try to be happy. I mean, why? You're just going to die eventually anyway. And speaking of death, 'cause I know you humans do not like. If you die, well, you won't die, because if you're in my thrall, I will guarantee you will be protected from all vampire clans, and there will not be a single vampire that will attempt to harm you, because you will be my servants, and it just wouldn't be good for them to harm someone who worked for me. So, you give me money, you don't die, I get money, and you don't die. So that's, it's a win-win, and if you die, then you won't be able to earn money. So you won't be able to give me money, which, as we discussed, would mean that your lives no longer have meaning. Because humans only have meaning in as far as they have, I think I can get him on his spikes. Nope, I can't. Alright, stream, skeletons. Okay, great, thank you. Yep, another red rust, I already had one. Thank you so much, man. One good thing about this game, it's very open from the start. These guys, Frankenstein. People are like, oh, it's Frankenstein's monster. How about who cares? How about it's a bunch of dead humans sewn together? Which is even more disgusting than you are normally. So who cares? You just don't understand. In a way, I envy you, because you can't really aspire to anything more meaningful than servitude, because it is your nature. But since I am, vampire, and I am, properly speaking, a conscious being unlike you. I mean, humans they're a little bit conscious, so like a little puppy dog, but not so much as like a person's conscious. You see, guys? You just... Wait. Okay. I guess it, don't think there's anything else. This is where the beginning is, but I'm just gonna check and go on for some experience. Oh jeez, these guys are already doing more than I realized. Those guys are really small. Okay, good. And over here should be a save point. So Alucard, I have met the real Alucard. Who, you know, like I said, he tries his best. And he's not as bad as most. So that's quite a compliment. You know, of course, it would not be proper for me to get too close to him because, you know, that would imply something improper. And let's just say that, my hand is rather fat. So, consider how meaningless your life. That's kind of like reverse that and like imagine our lives were incredibly mean. And that's because, you know, I'm a pure bloodline. I live longer than you. I'm more attractive than you. I'm stronger than you. I've killed countless humans. I mean, people will sometimes like, oh, you killed my loved one, and it's like, I don't even remember, bro. Like, maybe I did. Like, so what? You remember every number. So, yeah. It's just all rather tiresome, isn't it? Okay, let's see. What do we have for equipment? Nothing good. The red rust? The red rust is weaker than the short one. So it's just completely useless. Okay, let's see. We're a little bit stronger now, so maybe we can beat the two guys who are the boss. And I haven't mentioned this so far, but Alucard in this game has the ability to moonwalk. So there's a moonwalk button, and that's very important. That's not something that vampires normally do, of course. Zombies are the ones that do the moonwalk, and the filler dance, and all the old little dances that you fellows like. But, you know, Alucard, he's a bit of a joke. Or that's why we accept him, even though he's impure. Is that, you know, he doesn't... He, to some extent, he knows that he is like her and he doesn't, you know, act like he's not, which is refreshing, to be honest. You know, I wish I could say that about more of you. But, you know, even though he is half human because his father is Dracula, and Dracula is considered a rather high bloodline, then Alucard himself still has a good bit of sense. And I've been speaking for, what is it, like 20 minutes now, so I assume you've given me all your money. But I wanted to keep playing anyway just to make sure. And so if there is $1 million in my account by the time I check it a little bit later tonight, then I'll be able to go home to Daddy and rub it in his big stupid face. And if not, I will have to keep streaming. And I will kill one human innocent child every day until I reach my goal. And that's called motivation. So, all of you listening, if you don't give me what... Oh, what's this? Oh no. Oh, I lost my axes. Okay. Well, whatever. But, you know, if you don't give me your money, I'll kill one of your loved ones. Just generally cause bad things to happen to you. Quicken your death. Maybe kill you, I don't know. It really depends on how the mood strikes me, but if you give me money on Patreon or Ko-fi, then you will be spared. And I will protect you from any of the other vampire clans that may wish to harm you, which they probably will, because I mean, humans are rather annoying, and harming them is sometimes quite entertaining. So yeah, like I said, my birthday is today. It is the day of October 1st. 8, 4, 9. This is like, I shoot straight and this shoots in the... Which we're shooting like blind guys, so I think I'm gonna do the one with the heart. Okay, what's over here? It's just... Okay, ow. No, maybe not. I think there's a save room over here. Is it? But yeah, so... So on my channel, I'll play, like, you know, horror games. Right now we're playing, of course, Castlevania Symphony of the Night. When we're done with this one, we'll play some other horror games. I'm thinking about maybe doing a stream of Night of the Living Dead on Halloween because that's a public domain movie. So that might happen. No promises on that, but I have additional themes for the later months. I do a lot of 3D printing in my spare time, so I'm wanting to be offering some exclusive models for Patreon subscribers. Oh, these ones, okay. Well, we have a little bit more of mana this time. And hearts are mana. You might lose up their health because you've played other video games, and that's how it works in literally every other video game. Wow. The short sword is really making it. Okay, equip. I suppose you're sort of like... Okay. But it takes time, maybe? Yeah, it takes time. Okay. Oh, really? So now he's angry. Brave. Oh, come on. Yeah, that's fair. I'm in this wicked state playing as a vampire hat human. Yeah, he's dead again. That's what happens when you have a human mother. And I hate to say it, but... You know... Facts are facts. He would be stronger if he was pure. And this is why Daddy doesn't like me talking to him, because he says, you can't be around Beth like that, because your consort has to be someone of a proper family, which Alucard is, because he's the son of Dracula, but he's not a pureborn, so that's that. And my father, he's lined up several suitors for me, which I do not care for. It's just, you know, I don't really spend a lot of time around vampire males because, well, you know, again, we go with rumors. Okay, so I should be able to go back in the boss room. But, well, that's nice. But, you know, Daddy, he's always trying to get me to meet some of his friends' sons and saying that they have all these impressive titles and, you know, they've done all these impressive things, and just like, I don't really care because why would I want someone who's just going to waste my time and, honestly, having a consort as a ruler, I'm already mostly dead. Oh. I wasn't paying attention, that one was my fault. I was thinking about all my vampire suitors with their vampire winners, and obviously I'm on both in blood and history, if you get my meaning. Because it would be very scandalous if I was, caught having dalliances. There have actually been some vampire women from high ranking families who have even done the deed with human members, which is like, it's like, don't play with your kid. And I get it, because it's like having a little toy, but it's a toy that breaks very easily, and I just don't really see the point. I want to get the knife again. I need to get the knife, because then I can shoot it straight when they're firing their bullets. I need the arm for XP, and I need to get the knife. I might do some like farming on my own between streams just to save some time, some of the more boring stuff, so it'll be more interesting for you, and therefore you will give me more money for that. So, we've been over it. You will give me money, all of your money, all the money that you can spare. I hear that humans sometimes buy organs from each other, so you can... Now we have the knife. Service by now. Oh. But, yeah, sell some of your organs, or other people's organs, whatever. And just donate to the Patreon, donate to the Ko-fi, and it will be the most meaningful thing you've ever done in your pathetic life. And you will get access to the Discord. You will get a special flare on the subreddit. You will get access to exclusive 3D models, which, I'll share those in a future stream. But that's something that's coming if you're a 3D printer. You can suggest topics for future videos. You can, suggest what games to play, what questions they're going to answer. And once I get a few more subscribers on Twitch, then I'll be able to apply for monetization and make super chats. So it'll be even easier for you to give me your money. And, the more money you give me, the more meaningful your life. And the less money you give me, the closer you are to that. Because I feel like by watching this stream, you've already entered into a contract with me that you belong to me, and you will from now on do as I say, and act only in my best interests, even to the extent of the loss of one of your pathetic lives, because you are replaceable, you are unimportant, you are frankly rather odd looking, most of you. And it's just, why wouldn't you? What are you going to spend it on? For those Nintendo Switch 2s, would you like to buy me a Nintendo Switch 2? And then I will play it, and I will show you me enjoying the game. You won't play it. You'll just watch, and you'll see my pleasure from playing the game. Screw this now. Yeah. Okay, so I'm not out yet, so this time. I don't have a very good gun. Okay, this is bad now. But we're doing better than before. Oh, okay, so it's just gonna keep doing that. Little lines bounce off. Okay. I want to check the chat. I don't know how long I've been doing it for 40 minutes. Are people watching? Are you enjoying? Are you writhing in pain? So we're connecting to chat. There's someone's asking about the Ko-fi link. I'll post that up. It's Ko-fi / or I don't know how to get to Ko-fi, but the account is just hi, it's LC. That's my account for all of them. And we got Meowface, we got Hykins, Sidon, we got Cuppets Fruit. So thank you all for watching. These chats are like for like 20 minutes ago, so I don't know if anyone's still watching. If you are watching, send a new chat and let me know. And if not, then probably gonna go another 20 minutes. Hopefully I can beat this boss before we adjourn. So my plans are I'm gonna do it every weekend at 4, and I'll talk a lot about Castlevania Symphony of the Night and my history with it. And you'll get more lore about all the vampires and all my various drama with my family, who I have a lot of siblings. Actually, it's very annoying. Because it's not, you might think that it's the elements, because that's how it works often in your family, but it's not. So I'm actually the youngest among my siblings, but my father chose me as the first son. He says he sees something in me, and I think that's just an excuse to get me to do more work. So we'll see in the long run if... So why is it like dropping? Because I want to drop. Oh, is it... If I run too far away, they don't drop. But if I stay close, it drops? Is that how it works? Oh, get out. Exhausted. Why did I hit it? Okay, good. Let me up this jerk. Yay! Okay, so we killed these pathetic demons, which Alucard should have taken them, but it's kind of embarrassing for him that it took so long. But don't worry, the game, it starts out kind of slow, but it gets better once you get better weapons and you open up more of the castle. So, let's see. Yeah, I'll be here every Wednesday at 4, so please tune in. And I'll be playing Castlevania Symphony of the Night. At least for a few streams. We'll see how people like this. And then we'll see how people want me to change or play something else. Or if you want me to play Castlevania the whole way through. And happy Halloween, which is my birth month. So the whole month is really a celebration of me. And I really appreciate that. Because, I am the one that matters. And so, yeah. I'm gonna have it at the whole store where I'm gonna have some designs that you can buy on t-shirts. That's coming soon. I'm gonna have some products on Amazon. I'm going to do some recommendations of books and movies, and then I'll have the link in the description, so if you buy it on Amazon through the link, then you pay the same price, but I get a small commission. So that's one great way to help the channel if you want to. And what the Redbubble merge, we might have some t-shirts on Amazon as well. in the future we'll be doing drawing streams. We're gonna be doing just lots of different stuff. Just kind of seeing what you guys want and seeing how fast we grow. And pretty much right now, all the money that I get is going to go back into the channel. So, you know, if you want to help the channel grow and you want to help me be able to get new equipment so I can do more streams, longer streams, then you know, please donate, and that's very appreciated. Yeah, and I'm gonna be trying to do some collaborations with other VTubers. At some point, maybe not right away, maybe like next month. We'll see. We'll see how big it's going. And you know, if you like funny goth girl VTubers and you wanna just hear all about me and just help me in my ambitions to just make art and make videos and just make lots of cool content that people like. So, I'm gonna have a lot of stuff exciting in the future. Right now, we're just getting started, so it's a bit slow, but we will, you know, expand, and hopefully you'll be here too, and you'll be able to say, I was there at the beginning. I was there back when she had only a few subscribers, not 1,000 million. And people will think you're cool. And that will give your life meaning, as I previously stated. So, okay, that's where we came to end. Alright, this is go here. Area again. Oh no, I want this. This here. Oh. Did I say that for the being a boss? I think I did. That would be careful. Just like get them up against the wall and then slash away. That's one of the good strategies. You can slash downwards, but you can't slash upwards. Because if you press up and attack, then you shoot that second predicted help. So the game gets a lot more fun when you get more weapons and more power-ups. This one, I love the background music over here. You can also just keep all the time. Okay, let's see if we can get a save point. When we reach a save point. On the card. We're trying to reach a save point, honey. I know you like playing with your friends and getting hurt. Save point? It's not a save point. Call card. Okay, don't get killed by a skeleton. That's good. Even her half-breed getting killed by a skeleton. It's a dead human. You're getting killed by a culprit for your own time. Is there gonna be a save point up here? Where are we going? Where are we going, Alucard? It's your father's. Oh, these little guys are annoying. I don't want to be around them again. They jump on you and just very not get it. And I do have a potion, but I don't want to waste. Okay, we found the save room. Yay! And I want to check the chat again. What was that, an hour? So, see if there's any new messages. My tablet screen keeps going to sleep every time I stop using it. So, that's annoying, and I'll have to try and work on that. And connecting to chat. So as far as I can see, I haven't gotten any chat since 4:20 p.m. So, we've been going for about 15 minutes now. We reached the save point. we're gonna, hopefully continue from here next time. So thank you for watching, and follow me on YouTube, follow me on Twitch, follow me Patreon, Ko-fi. I'll make sure all the links are updated, and we'll try to do more next time. But thank you for watching, and I will see you next week. And it's every Wednesday at 4. So thank you so much. Okay, bye-bye. Someone commented. Bye-bye.